Life is too short to spend it where you are not valued. You are a masterpiece crafted with purpose and potential. But here's the truth, not everyone will see your worth. And that's okay. It's not your job to convince them. Think about a flower trying to bloom in the wrong soil. No matter how much it struggles, it can't reach its full beauty. That's you in a place where your talents go unnoticed, where your efforts are met with indifference. You might be thinking, but I have invested so much time here, time is precious. Yes, but wasting more of it in the wrong place. That's the real loss. Every moment you spend being underappreciated is a moment stolen from your true destiny. I am here to tell you it's time to move on. It's time to find your rightful place in the sun. Walking away is not about giving up. It's about believing in yourself enough to seek what you deserve. It's an act of self-respect, a declaration that you know your worth. I am not saying it's easy. Change is scary. The unknown can be terrifying. But you know what's scarier? Looking back years from now and realizing you settled for less than you are capable of. Appreciation is not just about praise. It's about growth. It's about being in an environment that challenges you, that pushes you to be better. If you are stagnating where you are, that's a clear sign it's time for a change. You might worry about what others will think. Will they see you as a quitter? Let me tell you something, those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Your true supporters will understand. They'll cheer you on as you seek better horizons. Think about the great achievers in history. Do you think they got where they are by staying where they weren't valued? No. They had the courage to walk away from comfort zones that were holding them back. I am not telling you to storm out of every situation at the first sign of trouble. There's wisdom in perseverance. But there's also wisdom in knowing when to draw the line. Ask yourself, have you given it your all? Have you communicated your needs? If you have done these things and still feel undervalued, then it's time to consider your exit strategy. Walking away opens doors you didn't even know existed. It creates space for new opportunities, new relationships, new challenges that align with your worth. It's like cleaning out your closet. You need to get rid of what doesn't fit to make room for what does. But here's the key, walk away with grace. Don't burn bridges. Don't let bitterness taint your departure. Thank them for the lessons, for the experiences, and move on with your head held high. Your dignity is not negotiable. As you step into the unknown, remember this, you are not starting over. You are starting from experience. Every skill you have gained, every lesson you have learned, it all comes with you. You are not the same person you were when you started. You are stronger, wiser, more resilient. Talk about fear. It's natural to feel scared. The comfort of the familiar can be seductive, but comfort is overrated. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. And you, my friend, are meant for growth. Picture yourself a year from now in a place where your talents shine, where your efforts are recognized, where you wake up excited about the day ahead. That future is waiting for you, but you need to take the first step. Don't confuse loyalty with settling. True loyalty is to yourself, to your potential, to the unique gifts you bring to this world. You owe it to yourself to be where those gifts can flourish. Remember, walking away is not an end, it's a beginning. It's you choosing yourself. It's you saying, I deserve better, and I am brave enough to go find it. Some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I can't find something better first? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every step forward, even if it's not perfect, is progress. Second, by staying where you are not appreciated, you have already failed yourself. The only real failure is not trying. Think about water. When it's blocked, it doesn't just sit there. It finds a new path. Be like water. If your current path is blocked by lack of appreciation, find a new route to your dreams. Your talents are like seeds. They need the right soil to grow. If you are not blooming where you are planted, it's not your fault. It's just the wrong soil. Find the environment where you can truly flourish. I want you to do something. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the weight of underappreciation lifting off your shoulders. Feel the excitement of the new possibilities coursing through you. That feeling, that's your intuition telling you it's time for a change. Walking away takes courage. But you know what? You have got that courage within you. It's been there all along waiting for you to tap into it. Today is the day you acknowledge that courage, that you let it guide you to where you truly belong. You might be worried about the practicalities. What about my bills? What about my responsibilities? These are valid concerns. But let me ask you this, can you afford the cost of staying where your spirit is slowly being crushed? Plan your exit strategy. Save up if you need to. But don't let fear of the unknown keep you trapped in the unacceptable known. Think of walking away as an investment in yourself. Yes, there might be short-term discomfort, but the long-term payoff, that's priceless. It's your happiness, your fulfillment, your chance to truly make your mark on the world. Let's address the voice in your head that says, maybe if I just work harder, they'll finally appreciate me. Stop. You have already worked hard. You have already proven your worth. If they can't see it by now, working harder won't change that. It's time to take that incredible work ethic somewhere it will be valued. Walking away doesn't mean you have failed. It means you have outgrown your current situation. It's a sign of growth, of evolution. Be proud of that growth. Celebrate it. Some of you might be thinking, but I have been here so long. This is all I know. Change is scary, yes. But you know what's scarier? Regret. The regret of looking back and wondering, what if I had taken that leap? Your skills, your passion, your unique perspective, these are gifts. And gifts are meant to be shared with those who appreciate them. By staying where you are not appreciated, you are denying the world the full impact of your gifts. I want to be clear. Walking away doesn't mean you'll never face challenges again. Every new beginning comes with its own set of hurdles. But here's the difference when you are in the right place. Those challenges energize you. They push you to grow rather than wear you down. Think about the people you admire most, the ones who've achieved great things. Do you think they got there by staying in situations where they were undervalued? No. They had the courage to seek out places where their unique talents could shine. Some of you might be held back by a sense of obligation. But they need me, you might think. Here's a hard truth: you are not responsible for other people's success or failure. You are responsible for your own growth and happiness. By prioritizing yourself, you are setting an example for others to do the same. Walking away is not about running from problems. It's about running towards your potential. It's about aligning yourself with opportunities that match your worth. Let's talk about timing. You might be waiting for the perfect moment to make your move. But here's the truth: there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Every day you spend being underappreciated is a day wasted. Some of you might be thinking, but what will people say? Let them talk. Their opinions don't pay your bills or fulfill your dreams. The only opinion that truly matters is your own. Walking away takes strength. But you know what? You are stronger than you think. You have survived every bad day up until now. You have overcome every obstacle life has thrown at you. This is just another step in your journey. I want you to do something. Take a deep breath. Feel the power within you. That power has always been there, waiting for you to recognize it. It's the power to change your life, to seek the appreciation you deserve. Walking away is not just about leaving something behind. It's about moving towards something better. It's about creating space in your life for opportunities that align with your worth. You might be worried about starting over, but here's the beautiful thing: you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. Every lesson you have learned, every skill you have honed, it all comes with you. Think about a book. When you finish a chapter, you don't stay on that page. You turn to the next one, excited to see what happens next. Your life is like that book. It's time to turn the page, to start a new chapter. Walking away doesn't mean you are giving up. It means you are refusing to give up on yourself. It means you are committed to your own growth and happiness. Some of you might be thinking, but what if I am wrong? What if this is as good as it gets? Let me tell you something: as long as you are not fully appreciated, as long as your talents aren't recognized, there is always something better out there. I want to address those of you who've been in your current situation for a long time. Change can feel especially daunting for you. But think about this: every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with a leap of faith. Your new beginning is waiting for you. Walking away is an act of self-love. It's you saying, I deserve better, and I am brave enough to go find it. It's you honoring the unique gifts you bring to this world. Staying where you are not appreciated doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone around you. Your unhappiness ripples out, touching your family, your friends, everyone who cares about you. By choosing to seek appreciation, you are choosing happiness not just for yourself, but for all those who love you. Some of you might be held back by fear of the unknown. But let me ask you this: is the unknown really scarier than the certainty of being undervalued day after day? At least the unknown holds the possibility of something better. Walking away is not about being ungrateful for what you have. It's about being grateful enough to yourself to seek what you deserve. It's about honoring your potential. Think about a plant growing towards the light. It doesn't question whether it deserves the sunlight. It simply grows towards what it needs to thrive. Be like that plant. Grow towards your light. I want to talk to those of you who've tried to make things better where you are. You have communicated your needs, you have gone above and beyond, and still nothing has changed. It's not your fault. You have done your part. Now, it's time to do the hardest part: walking away. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of self-respect. It's you saying, I know my worth, and I won't settle for less. Some of you might be thinking, but I have invested so much time here. Yes, you have. And that time wasn't wasted. You have gained experience, you have grown, you have learned valuable lessons. Now it's time to take all of that and invest it somewhere it will truly pay off. Walking away opens up space for new possibilities. It's like cleaning out your closet. You need to get rid of what doesn't fit to make room for what does. Your talents, your passion, your unique perspective, these are precious. They deserve to be in an environment where they can truly shine. Let's talk about the practicalities of walking away. It's not about storming out in a moment of frustration. It's about making a conscious, deliberate choice to seek better for yourself. Plan your exit. Prepare yourself financially and emotionally. But don't let the planning stage become an excuse for inaction. The longest journey begins with a single step. Your journey to a place of appreciation starts with the decision to walk away from where you are not valued. Some of you might be held back by a sense of loyalty. But ask yourself, this is that loyalty being reciprocated? True loyalty goes both ways. If you are not being valued, if your loyalty is not being matched with appreciation, then it's misplaced. Walking away is an act of courage. It's you facing your fears and saying, my dreams are bigger than my fears. It's you choosing growth over stagnation, potential over comfort. Now, I want to address those of you who've been in your current situation for so long that it's become a part of your identity. Walking away might feel like losing a part of yourself. But here's the truth. You are not your job. You are not your position. You are not the place where you are underappreciated. You are so much more than that. You are your dreams, your passions, your unique talents. And those go with you wherever you go. Remember, every great achievement in history started with someone deciding they deserve better. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every success story began with someone walking away from the status quo. Walking away is not just about leaving something behind. It's about walking towards something better. It's about aligning your reality with your worth. Some of you might be thinking, but what if I can't find anything better first? By staying where you are not appreciated, you have already found the worst possible scenario. Second, you'll never know what's out there if you don't look. The possibilities are endless, but only if you are brave enough to explore them. Think about a bird in a cage. Even if that cage is comfortable, even if it has all the food and water the bird needs, it's still a cage. Your talents, your potential, your dreams, they need room to soar. Don't let the comfort of the familiar cage keep you from flying. Walking away is not just a physical act, it's a mental shift. It's you deciding that you won't let others determine your worth. It's you taking control of your narrative. Appreciation is not just about praise. It's about growth. It's about being in an environment that challenges you, that pushes you to be better. If you are not growing where you are, that's a clear sign it's time for a change. I want to talk to those of you who are afraid of disappointing others by walking away. Your life is your own. You're not responsible for other people's expectations or disappointments. You are responsible for your own growth, your own happiness, your own fulfillment. Walking away is an investment in yourself. Yes, there might be short-term discomfort, but the long-term payoff, that's priceless. It's your chance to truly make your mark on the world. Some of you might be held back by the thought, but what if I fail? Let me tell you something. By staying where you are not appreciated, you have already failed yourself. The only real failure is not trying. Every success story you have ever heard about started with someone being brave enough to walk away from where they weren't valued. Every person you admire had to face this same decision at some point. They chose to believe in themselves. Now it's your turn. Walking away is not about burning bridges. It's about building new ones. It's about creating connections that support your growth, that recognize your worth. Now, I want you to close your eyes again. Imagine yourself a year from now in a place where your talents are recognized, where your efforts are appreciated, where you wake up excited about the day ahead. That future is waiting for you. But you need to take the first step. Remember, you are not defined by other people's inability to see your worth. You are defined by your courage to seek out those who do. You are defined by your refusal to settle for less than you deserve. Walking away is not the end. It's a new beginning. It's you choosing yourself. It's you saying, I deserve better, and I am brave enough to go find it. So, my friend, it's time. Time to believe in yourself. Time to honor your worth. Time to seek the appreciation you deserve. Time to walk away from what's holding you back and walk towards what will propel you forward. Walking away is not easy, but neither is staying where you are not appreciated. Choose the difficulty that leads to growth. Choose the path that leads to fulfillment. You've got this. You are stronger than you know. You are more capable than you realize. And you deserve every bit of appreciation and recognition that's out there waiting for you. So take that step, make that choice. Walk away from underappreciation and towards the bright future that's waiting for you. Your journey to true appreciation and fulfillment starts now. The world is waiting to see what you can do when you are truly valued. You have been holding back for far too long. It's time to unleash your full potential. The world is waiting for what only you can offer. Your unique blend of skills, experiences, and perspectives, that's your superpower. Don't let it go to waste where it's not recognized. Think about all the times you have doubted yourself because others didn't see your value. Those doubts end today. From this moment on, you are the one who defines your worth. Not your boss, not your colleagues, not anyone else. The journey you are about to embark on is not just about finding a new job or a new environment. It's about finding yourself. It's about rediscovering the passion and drive that brought you here in the first place. Remember that spark. It's still there waiting to be reignited. You might be wondering, what if I am not as good as I think I am? Let me tell you something, you are probably better. We often underestimate ourselves. It's time to prove to yourself just how capable you really are. Every great innovation, every world-changing idea started with someone who dared to break away from the norm. Who's to say you are not next? Your ideas, your creativity, they deserve a platform. If you are not getting where you are, it's time to create your own stage. Fear will try to hold you back. It will whisper doubts in your ear. But remember, this fear is just false evidence appearing real. The only thing you should fear is looking back years from now and wondering, what if? You have been playing small to fit into someone else's vision. But you weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out, to make waves, to leave your mark. It's time to stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. The skills you have honed, the knowledge you have gained, they're not tied to any one place. They're yours to take wherever you go. In fact, in a new environment that truly appreciates you, watch how quickly those skills flourish and multiply. You might be thinking, but I am comfortable where I am. Comfort can be a trap. It can lull you into accepting less than you deserve. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. It's time to get uncomfortable. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced this moment. The moment where they had to choose between the safety of the known and the potential of the unknown. They chose potential. Now it's your turn to make that choice. Your talents are like a garden. They need the right environment to grow. If you are planted in soil that doesn't nourish you, how can you expect to bloom? It's time to find fertile ground where your talents can truly take root and flourish. You have been waiting for permission to shine. Here it is. I am giving you permission right now. But more importantly, you need to give yourself permission. Permission to be great. Permission to be appreciated. Permission to walk away from anything less than what you deserve. The world is changing rapidly. Industries are evolving. New opportunities are emerging every day. By staying where you are not appreciated, you are not just selling yourself short, you are missing out on a world of possibilities. You have been loyal to a fault. But loyalty should be a two-way street. If your loyalty is not being reciprocated with appreciation and opportunities for growth, it's misplaced. It's time to be loyal to yourself, to your dreams, to your potential. Think about all the energy you have spent trying to prove your worth to people who don't see it. Imagine channeling that energy into something that truly excites you, into work that challenges you, that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. You are not just walking away from underappreciation. You are walking towards appreciation, towards recognition, towards a future where your contributions are valued, where your ideas are heard, where your potential is nurtured. The first step is always the hardest, but once you take it, you'll wonder why you waited so long. Each step after gets easier. Each step takes you closer to where you are meant to be. You might be worried about starting over. But you are not starting over. You are starting from experience. Every lesson you have learned, every challenge you have overcome, it all comes with you. You are not the same person you were when you started this journey. You are stronger, wiser, more resilient. Your worth is not determined by your current circumstances. It's not defined by your job title or your salary. Your worth is intrinsic. It's in your character, your values, your potential. It's time to align your external reality with your internal worth. The appreciation you are seeking is not just about recognition from others. It's about being in an environment where you can appreciate yourself, where you can look in the mirror each day and be proud of the work you are doing, the impact you are making. You have been playing by someone else's rules. Rules that say you should be grateful for any job, that you should stick it out. That loyalty means staying put. It's time to write your own rule book, one that puts your growth, your happiness, your appreciation at the center. The world needs what you have to offer. Your ideas, your creativity, your unique perspective, these are gifts. And gifts are meant to be shared. By staying where these gifts aren't valued, you are not just doing yourself a disservice, you are depriving the world of your contributions. You might be thinking, but I have invested so much time here. That's the sunk cost fallacy talking. The time you have invested is not wasted, it's part of your journey. But it doesn't obligate you to invest more time where you are not valued. The best investment you can make now is in yourself. Walking away takes courage. But you know what takes even more courage? Staying true to yourself in the face of underappreciation. You have already shown immense strength by enduring this far. Now it's time to channel that strength into creating a better future for yourself. Your potential is like a fire. In the right environment with the right fuel, it can light up the world. But where you are now, it's being smothered. It's time to find the oxygen your fire needs to truly blaze. You have been waiting for the perfect moment to make your move. But here's the truth, there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth that keeps us stuck. The right moment is now, right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week, not next year. Think about all the times you have had a great idea only to have it dismissed or ignored. That stops today. Your ideas matter. Your voice matters. It's time to find a place where that's recognized, where your contributions are not just heard but celebrated. You might be afraid of the unknown. That's natural. But let me ask you, this is the unknown really scarier than the certainty of being undervalued day after day? At least the unknown holds the possibility of something better. Your journey to appreciation starts with appreciating yourself. It starts with recognizing your own worth, with refusing to accept anything less than what you deserve. You are the author of your own story. It's time to write a new chapter. The dreams you have put on hold, the aspirations you have pushed aside, it's time to dust them off. It's time to remember what you are truly capable of. Those dreams aren't just fantasies. They're glimpses of your potential. It's time to turn them into reality. You have been dimming your light to fit in, but you weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to shine. It's time to find a place where your brightness is not just accepted but celebrated, where you are encouraged to shine even brighter. The skills you have developed, the knowledge you have gained, these are your tools. But where you are now, you are only using a fraction of your toolbox. Imagine what you could build, what you could create in an environment that encourages you to use every tool at your disposal. You might be worried about the gap between where you are and where you want to be. But that gap is where growth happens. It's where innovation thrives. It's where you discover strengths you didn't even know you had. Walking away is not about running from something. It's about running towards something, towards growth, towards appreciation, towards a future that aligns with your worth. It's about creating momentum, about taking control of your own destiny. You have been playing a supporting role in someone else's story. It's time to step into the spotlight of your own narrative, to be the protagonist of your own life. Your story doesn't end here. This is just the beginning of your hero's journey. The comfort zone you are in right now is not really comfortable, is it? True comfort comes from knowing you are in the right place, doing work that matters, being valued for your contributions. That's the kind of comfort you should be seeking. You might be thinking, but what if I fail? Here's a secret: failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every step forward, even if it's not perfect, is progress. The only real failure is not trying at all. The appreciation you are seeking is not just about external validation. It's about being in an environment that allows you to appreciate yourself, where you can look in the mirror each day and be proud of the work you are doing, the impact you are making. You have been waiting for someone to recognize your potential. But the truth is, you need to recognize it first. You need to believe in yourself before anyone else will. And when you do, when you truly understand your worth, you won't settle for anything less. The journey you are about to embark on is not just about finding a new job or a new environment. It's about finding yourself. It's about rediscovering your passion, your purpose, your power. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. You might be worried about leaving your comfort zone. But remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. The challenges you'll face, the obstacles you'll overcome, they're not just hurdles, they're opportunities for growth, for transformation. The appreciation you deserve is not just about praise or recognition. It's about being in an environment that challenges you, that pushes you to grow, that believes in your potential, even when you doubt yourself. That's what you are working towards. You have been playing by the rules of a game that's rigged against you. It's time to change the game. Better yet, it's time to create your own game. One where your unique talents are the star players, where your contributions are the winning moves. The future you are walking towards is not just brighter. It's brilliant. It's a future where your ideas are heard, where your efforts are recognized, where your potential is nurtured. But that future doesn't just happen. You have to create it. And it starts with this step. You might be thinking, but what if I am not ready? Here's the truth: you'll never feel completely ready. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. The magic happens when you take that leap. Even when you are not sure where you'll land. The appreciation you are seeking is not just about what others think of you. It's about how you think of yourself. It's about being in an environment where you can look at your work with pride, where you can see the impact you are making. You have been playing small, trying to fit into a box that was never meant for you, but you weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out, to make waves, to leave your mark. It's time to break out of that box and show the world who you really are. The journey ahead won't be easy. There will be challenges. There will be doubts. There will be moments when you question your decision. But remember this: the path to greatness is never smooth. It's the challenges that make you stronger, the doubts that make you more resilient, the questions that lead to growth. You might be afraid of the unknown. But let me tell you something: the unknown is where possibilities live. It's where opportunities thrive. It's where your true potential waits to be discovered. Embrace it. Step into it. Let it propel you forward. The appreciation you deserve, it's out there. But you won't find it by staying where you are. You have to go out and claim it. You have to believe you are worthy of it. You have to create a life that aligns with your worth. You have been waiting for the right time, for everything to be perfect. But perfection is a myth that keeps us stuck. The right time is now. The perfect moment is this moment. Take that step. Make that leap. Your future self will thank you for it. The world is waiting for what only you can offer. Your unique blend of skills, experiences, and perspectives, that's your superpower. Don't let it go to waste where it's not recognized. It's time to share your gifts with those who will truly appreciate them. You might be worried about what others will think, but remember this: those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Your true supporters will cheer you on as you seek the appreciation you deserve. The rest, their opinions don't define your worth. The appreciation you are working towards is not just about your work, it's about you as a whole person. Your ideas, your creativity, your passion, your potential. It's about being in an environment that values all of you, not just what you can produce. You have been dimming your light to make others comfortable. But you weren't meant to live in the shadows, you were meant to shine. It's time to find a place where your brightness is not just accepted, but celebrated. Where you are encouraged to shine even brighter. The step you are about to take, it's not just a step away from underappreciation. It's a step towards self-respect, towards self-love, towards a future where you honor your worth every single day. It's a declaration to the world, and more importantly, to yourself, that you deserve better. You might be afraid of failure, but let me tell you a secret. The only real failure is staying where you are not valued. Everything else, it's just learning, it's growth. It's part of the journey to where you are meant to be. The appreciation you are seeking, it starts with you. It starts with recognizing your own worth, with refusing to accept anything less than what you deserve. You are the author of your own story. It's time to write a new chapter. A chapter filled with growth, with recognition, with the appreciation you deserve. You have come so far already. You have survived every challenge, overcome every obstacle. This is just another step in your journey. But it's a crucial one. It's the step that leads you from where you are to where you are, that you are meant to be. The future is yours to create. The possibilities are endless. Your potential is limitless. All that's left is for you to take that step, to make that choice, to walk away from underappreciation and towards the bright future that's waiting for you. You are capable of amazing things. You have unique talents that the world needs. Don't let them go to waste in a place that doesn't recognize them. Have the courage to seek out where they'll be valued, where they'll be appreciated, where they'll make a real difference. This is your moment, your time, your opportunity to create the life you deserve, to find the appreciation you have been seeking, to become the person you were always meant to be. Don't let it slip away. Seize it. Embrace it. Make it yours. You are worth more than you know. You are capable of more than you imagine. You deserve more than you have been getting. It's time to show the world and yourself.